right here. This one comes from Adam on Facebook. He also gives me 2 questions. One of them, I would think that if he's watched my videos as much as he has, he would know the answer to this question, but you will see the excitement in my eyes when I answer that question, honestly, when it comes up. But the first question was, you really haven't seen much of the 80s Hulk Hogan, like late 80s, early 90s Hulk Hogan. I have. I've seen some of his and all that. He was over and all that, but he was wanting to know my thoughts on the 80s Hulk Hogan compared to the Hulk Hogan of now. And
is there a Hulk Hogan now?
Not unless you consider hip replacement surgeries and bad shot legs, Hulk Hogan wrestling.
And then American Gladiators, which was weak.
American Gladiators was horrible.
And that Hogan Knows Best show, that thing was really lame.
Yes. So comparing Hogan between the 80s and now,
I didn't even watch it back then, and I could say he's better then.
He's much better than in the 80s than he is now. But regardless of where he goes, he still gets that pop that some people are still glad to see him.
He's an icon. He always will be.
My main thing though is nowadays he's got the mindset that he shouldn't lose a match. From what I've heard and read and all that. Am I saying it's true? By no means am I saying that's true. I'm just saying that's what I've heard. And if that be the case, then compared to back then, if just think of what would have happened if Andre wouldn't have let him slam him. Where would Hogan be? Probably not the spot he is right now. So Hogan compared to now, I think he's a lot better in the 80s than he was now. Of course, time and age and all that become a big factor. So that's my thought on that. And the second question, yes, John Morrison as World Heavyweight Champion.
Why hasn't it happened already?
Yes, that gets Mick Foley 2 thumbs up right there. Yeah.
He should have been a World Heavyweight Champion well before CM Punk, first of all, and definitely before CM Punk had a second reign. That's ridiculous. CM Punk is nowhere near John Morrison.
And that's a good point. There are people that deserve the title reign before CM Punk even got a second title reign.
Before his first one, let alone his second.
Before his first one, but regardless, before they gave him a second one, they needed to have other people to push them to that main event spot, honestly. John Morrison's one of those people.
Well, I don't know if you knew this. CM Punk is the fastest Triple Crown champion in history. No one has ever won those 3 titles between winning the first one and winning the third one. No one has done it faster. The next closest, Kevin Nash, and it was 40 or 50 days slower than CM Punk.
CM Punk really compared to Kevin Nash? Come on.
Compared to HBK, compared to Triple H,
definitely comparing to those
compared
two.
to The Rock. CM Punk, really? And he's got a second.
John Morrison needs. I think John Morrison World Heavyweight title reign is.
I think it's coming.
It's close.
I think it's coming.
It's close. It is.
And hopefully they'll get it on Raw, because there's plenty of other stars on SmackDown who also need World Heavyweight reigns.
I doubt we'll see it on Raw. I really do.
We can hope.
We can hope, but
please, Vince.
Like Vince watches these videos.
Yeah, but he says he knows what the fans want. I'm telling you, the fans.
Obviously
the
not.
fans are done with Cena and Triple H, and I'm a Cena fan.
Work in progress, folks. Anyway, John Morrison, I really do think his title reign is in the works. We could even see it as soon as maybe SummerSlam, start getting a world title match, or maybe what's the pay-per-view after that? It's probably one of the ones that they changed the name to. I don't know.
Would it be the one that used to be No Mercy?
It might be. I think that's.
Cyber Sunday. Cyber Sunday is the one. That's usually in October.
Yeah.
SummerSlam's in August, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what's in September?
I don't know. Anyway, we may see it come. Maybe build up that soon if this Jeff Hardy situation doesn't pan out. So, And the last question, which I do not have written down on the pad, but came to me via text message from Facebook. Do you think we'll see a Bobby Lashley versus Brock Lesnar MMA match?
I hope so, and I hope Bobby Lashley knocks the stuffings out of Brock Lesnar.
It would be a good, humbling experience for Brock Lesnar, I guess so to say. I know Brock has caught a lot of heat after his UFC 100 spell that he went on and all that. But honestly, you know, I think there's a lot of bias toward him. And I know a lot of people say that, and I'm with them. I think where he's been a professional wrestler before his MMA career, and same with Bobby Lashley. I mean, people are judging them based on that and not by their skills.
Their credentials.
Their credentials. And
I mean, look at Brock. I mean, look what he's doing. He's got it.
He beat Frank Mir, and if you're a Frank Mir fan, I'm sorry, but Frank had it coming. He did, because he thought of Brock Lesnar as an underdog. But as far as Bobby Lashley versus Brock Lesnar, I think it'll happen, and
it'll take a while.
Unfortunately for them, both of them, it will be billed as a pro wrestler versus pro wrestler, because I don't think they're going to escape that part of their past. Unfortunately, for their part, you know, they're great and talented MMA fighters. Bobby Lashley has won both of his fights so far. And I believe he won them both in the first round. Brock Lesnar had a rough start, a rough way to go, but regardless, he is now the champion, and that shows something. And I would love to see later on down the line Bobby Lashley versus Brock Lesnar for the UFC heavyweight title. I really would, because I think that would be a good match. I think they could have good build up to it, and once again, it's all a matter of promoting and using it right.
I wouldn't mind seeing them wrestle again either, but, well, I don't really like Brock Lesnar, but...
If Bobby Lashley is signed with TNA, so if Brock Lesnar might sign some sort of similar deal as Bobby Lashley, we could see him in a wrestling match
so
too.
Bobby Lashley is officially signed with TNA.
He's on the TNA roster. He is. So, ladies and gentlemen, hope y'all have enjoyed this. Thank you to Jeremy for joining me. Always good to talk wrestling with him, and thank you all for sending in the questions.
I've made the pinnacle. You know, Wrestle Cage experience. I'm good for life.
I don't know about that, but it'll definitely get you seen on YouTube. So, and your voice is heard. Sometimes I have been the voice for you in the past and all that. Now you get to have your own voice.
Well, I appreciate that.
So thank you all for watching. Hope you all have a great day. Raw tonight with ZZ Top.
Probably not going to watch it.
I'll probably watch it, but like I said, I'll probably watch it. I'll miss a part of it, but that's that. So you guys take it easy. Have a great night, or day, or morning.
Whenever you get a chance.
Yes. So guys, take it easy. Peace out.